Hey, everybody. Hey, Heidi.
Hi, how are you?
I know we just got off a live, and I know we're doing another live in a little bit
Yes.
for 90 Day, but I could not let this hot exclusive tea go untouched. So I don't know. I don't know who's going to show up for it, but this is some crazy stuff coming out of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Let me start the clock, maybe the room load a little bit, and then we'll get into it.
Okay.
Do. Okay, so what's up to the very intimate room that we have here? I know I didn't give anybody any advance notice, but it just fell on my lap this second, so I wanted to.
They're coming in, John.
I wanted to be the first to talk about what this exclusive tea that we have right now. Okay, so once I got off my live doing my stories, I just. Somebody happened to send me this, and I don't follow this person or whatever. But this Instagram account called Dumois, it's at DEUXMOI. That's my best French way of saying it. Dumois posted some spoilers for the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and everybody knows that that's my franchise. So the subject is Housewives in New Jersey, big storyline. I got some hot tea to spill straight out of New Jersey. This housewife husband from New Jersey had an affair 10 years ago, not Jackie. And Marge found out and told everyone at Trey's party. The housewife, is super pissed because only they knew about it and had already worked past their issues. And now she has to tell her kids about it. Everyone is apparently being super mean to her and calling her a hypocrite for continually slut-shaming and coming after Margaret for her affair. Big storyline for this upcoming season.
Can I guess?
Well, go ahead, guess it.
I know it's Jennifer and Bill.
Okay, now,
my opinion.
This is speculation, right? But like, here's where we come in with the exclusive. Allegedly, it is Jennifer and Bill. Okay. Now, Cody had thought that it was Melissa and Joe. And I said, no. I go, if it's a Trey's party, Margaret wouldn't do something that's Margaret smart. She wouldn't be talking about Melissa and Joe at Teresa's own party.
Nope.
Okay, so it's there, right, Cody? Well, I was saying how you thought it was Melissa and Joe.
Yes.
Plus, like 10 years ago, Melissa and Joe were like, much more domestic than they are now. That's before envy and everything else. And that's when Melissa stayed home every day and was what Joe wanted, to be like the housewife, the perfect housewife that just cooked and cleaned and was barefoot in the kitchen. Right? I mean, like, come on, that's Joe's expectations of Melissa. So, and then other people were saying, oh, it was Teresa and Joe. And again, I said, no, Margaret wouldn't be talking about Teresa's own marriage at Teresa's party. Look how well that worked out for Teresa when she was talking stuff about Jackie and Evan at Evan's birthday party.
Yep.
So I'm like, that wouldn't be it. And again, like the rumors about Teresa and Joe, infidelity had been out there for years, so this wouldn't be a big story arc for a new season. But as soon as I read that, I was like, that's Bill and Jennifer, 100%. No way around it. And let me tell you why. I don't know if it was last season. I think it was the season before last when they were all out to lunch and Margaret had said something to Jennifer about Bill sleeping in the pool house.
Mm-hmm.
And Jennifer went ape shit. Like she went off, and we know that Jennifer goes off all the time, and she can't stop herself from drinking, and no, not trying to judge Jennifer. We all love our drinks, so cheers to Jen on that one. But if it were me sitting in that spot and Margaret had said that to me, knowing that, like, oh, Cody's sleeping in, I'd be like, okay, whatever. Like, I know that Cody's not cheating on me, So if you're telling me that he's sleeping in our guest house, I wouldn't care. But Jennifer went off the deep end. And I didn't think much of it then because I thought Margaret was just going tit for tat with Jen and just trying to hurt her because Jennifer is trying to hurt her. And that's what you do. But now it all kind of makes sense to me a little bit. Now we have some exclusive.
Okay, can I say my piece? Go
ahead, Heidi.
Okay. The reason why I think it is Bill and Jennifer is because what plastic surgeon, okay, I know you might have an emergency, but he's leaving a house at 2:00 in the morning for emergency surgeries. He's not a doctor. He's not delivering babies. He's not doing all of this. He's away all the time at the hospital, all the time. They really don't seem like they have a connection to me. He is Moneybags, and she is wanting to be the little princess wife to spend it all. And I believe it's Bill. I don't see them together. I see him with someone different than her. But it's an arranged marriage, so they're going to make it work.
I agree. I don't know with plastic surgeons. I don't know. Maybe if there's maybe God forbid a car accident and they need a plastic surgeon to come in the middle of the night. I don't know. How that works.
All the time.
I don't know. I don't want to just base it solely on that.
I am.
But I do believe it's that. Now, don't forget that there's been rumors going on because they're filming now for this upcoming season that Jennifer has been iced out of a lot of events. Yes. And everyone's being very icy towards her. And that's what everyone's been put, reality blurb, radar, whatever. It's very clear, there was the Pride event that just happened in June, which I went to last year. With Margaret, and all the girls from the Housewives were there except Jennifer. When in Inglewood, and Margaret does this every year, and every housewife was there this time except Jennifer. And Jennifer has been not in a good place with the other housewives. So that kind of, with that stuff, makes me think that that's Jennifer
drinking so much. She's drinking a lot more than normal, but she was totally drunk this past season, a lot, falling down drunk.
And don't forget that Jennifer also had a lot of work done to herself.
Yep.
To make her feel better about it. I don't know. I don't want to use the wrong wording, but Jennifer has gotten a lot of work done to make herself look, I guess, in her eyes, better. Better for whom?
To Bill.
Right. That's what I would think. Now, here's the fun part. The word on the NJ curb is that Danielle allegedly was the one that leaked this out to people. And Danielle's been really, I don't know if that's true, but Danielle's been really bitter ever since they let her go from the show with the hair pulling and all that from season 10. So
yeah, season before last.
Yeah. So once that happened, all last season when the Housewives were on, Danielle would watch the season, watch the episode live on IG Live, and then give her, thoughts on everything. Now, I don't know if that's true, if Danielle is the one that put this out there, but the word on the NJ curb allegedly is that Danielle was the one that brought this to light to bloggers. Now, here comes some more exclusiveness. This is a lot. I'm hearing that, I can't vouch for the fact that Danielle was the one that spread that. That's what I heard from good sources, but I don't know that as fact. But what I do know from my own sources is that it's what was written in that post from Dumois is true, except for the fact that Margaret didn't spread it.
Margaret wouldn't do that.
So from what I'm hearing, let me reread this post again so I don't misspeak. I got some hot tea disposed straight from New Jersey. This housewife's husband from New Jersey had an affair 10 years ago, not Jackie, and Marge found out about it and told everyone at Trey's party. So from my sources, Margaret did not spread it, but only told Jennifer. So not like a super spreader like Teresa was spreading the gossip about Evan cheating on Jackie, which never happened at Evan's party. From what I'm hearing, Margaret only told Jennifer about this and didn't spread it like Teresa tried to spread Evan's infidelity.
Now, they said it happened 10 years ago. I'm believing Bill is still, well, in my opinion, Bill still might have something else going on.
I think so too.
I
mean, that's just our opinion, but there's something vacant in that relationship. And I think maybe, we're just speculating, this is not, but maybe that's why Jennifer acts the way she does.
That's why she spends the way she does too.
I mean, I'd say amen.
Yep, that's why she spends the way she does. He's not trying to put a cap on it. I think the way he thinks, as long as she's spending, she's out of his hair, and he gets to do whatever the hell he wants to do.
It's crazy because I keep going back to that when they're having a lunch and Margaret said about Bill sleeping in the pool house and Jennifer lost her shit, much like Lisa Rinna lost her shit when who asked her about Harry Hamlin? Kim.
It was Kim, but Kim is now telling about Harry Hamlin. Harry Hamlin is not. Yeah, I've already said it. We're not talking about Harry, but Harry lives in Canada and lives his best life.
When Rinna got up and acted the way she did, you don't talk about my husband. There's truth behind that. Like, when something's a flat out lie, nobody acts like that. I'd be like, okay, yeah, my husband's sleeping in the pool house, whatever. Like when you get up and make a big scene, there is truth behind that because you wouldn't be getting so mad.
Yep.
If there wasn't like an iota of truth behind it.
Yep. Kim is telling the truth. Kim is telling the truth. She is.
And this is crazy. So this is going to be one of the story arcs for the upcoming season of Jersey. It sounds like it's going to be really good
season because I'm ready for Jennifer to go. Seriously, she's got to go.
Brenna did throw the glass. Yeah, that was a big old famous scene. But Eileen was there. Oh my god! But everything just lines up in my head because you have like the whole pool house thing. Jennifer with the plastic surgeries, and like Jennifer and Billy don't seem like. They just seem like they're married, but they look happy, but it's on camera. But like they just seem like they're very distant from each other.
I don't think they look happy. You think they look happy?
No, I'm just.
Did you see how embarrassed he was when they had to load her in his car?
Oh, the Ferrari that she threw up in.
Did you see the look on his face? And did you see him caring about his wife? Any other husband would be there, making sure his wife's okay. He stood there and standing over there drinking and looking at her. He didn't care. He doesn't care. don't think there's any love there. That's an arranged marriage.
Did she say it was arranged, or she said, "Oh no, we were an arranged I don't remember if it was
an
arranged or
arranged
like
marriage.
quasi arranged.
It was an arranged marriage.
And Bill's got all this money, and it all makes sense. And the fact that we follow Housewives, we've seen that Jennifer's been getting iced out. And it's all lining up. And from my sources, according to what really went down at that party that Margaret was spilling this rumor at, it wasn't Margaret spilling it to everybody. It was just Margaret telling Jennifer about what she heard.
Yep. She's going to be like her mom and her dad. They're going to be together until the kids grow out the house and leave. And then she's going to be complaining about Bill and how he never loved her, about the affairs he had. You can see there's a connection between Melissa and Joe. You even saw a little connection between Teresa and Joe until it got to the later years. You saw the connection between, there is no connection with them at all. They're there. They live in the same house. They sleep. He's in the pool house, in the man cave. She's in a house with the kids and her dad. There is no connection.
I mean, they had their 17 bathrooms.
17 bathrooms. Yeah, I forgot how many bedrooms. But
their crowned furniture, their thrones, and this, that, and the other.
But he's in the pool house.
And it's going to be a thing. And we broke it. So there it is. And I don't I don't mind Jennifer. I think Jennifer has her great points. But when she gets like sloppy drunk, it's annoying. I like a good drunk, but Jennifer routinely crosses the line.
I can't even pronounce her name. Suffragarium. I discussed that the other day on Dear Yvette's channel. I'm sorry, John.
No, good.
She's asking about the rent moratorium. I discussed that on Yvette's channel the other day. So yes, we do discuss the news and stuff. John covers a lot of reality, but we discuss stuff like that, but not on this channel. So yes, so we had that discussion.
I do like a good drunk. A good drunk is always fun. I try to be the good drunk at parties. Like, listen, I like to drink, but then you cross the point of like no return, and Jennifer always does that. When she's going headfirst into the cement.
But she's not happy. When you drink like that, you're drowning. And I'm serious. And I used to drink like that. Seriously. My first marriage, I drank like that. I wasn't happy. All the money in the world, can do whatever I want to do. I wasn't happy. So I drank until I passed out. But I wake up in the morning, and as soon as he comes home, drink. Seriously. But we were together for the kids. When I got to the point where I didn't want to be there anymore, I left house, cars, everything. I left, started all over. So when you drink like that, you're not happy. You're not happy with yourself. You're not happy with the situation you're in. And that's just point blank, period.
Yeah. And I feel bad for Jennifer, but
I don't
know. I'd hate to see anybody upset in their marriage like that.
Let's say this is true. Let's say this, Jennifer and Bill. She talked shit about Margaret, with Margaret sleeping with her boss. She talked shit about Margaret having an affair.
Right.
She talked shit about Melissa.
Right.
She talked shit about not Danielle, the other woman. She talks shit about everybody.
Jackie,
what goes around, except for in her case, it's more than likely true.
Well,
I don't feel bad for her.
When Danielle got pushed out of the show, Teresa needed a new soldier. And since Danielle wasn't around anymore, I think that fell on Jen's hands.
Yep. And she was loving it because she was going after everybody in the name of Teresa. Like, Teresa can't talk for herself.
And we all know that Teresa still feels a certain way about Melissa. And probably Teresa was the one saying, attack Melissa. Because we all, I've watched Jersey since day number one. And Teresa has always attacked Melissa, so
Yep. She don't have no problem attacking.
no. But Teresa needs people to do her dirty work.
Yep.
And now once Danielle exited, that kind of Jennifer got promoted. That's how I feel.
See, I don't feel bad for people like that. Now I feel bad for the kids. The kids. I don't feel bad for her at all. Not at all. I don't like her. I don't like nothing about her. So no, I don't feel bad for the kids. Yes, I feel bad for Bill having to deal with her. Sorry.
So that's why he's in the pool house, I guess.
Oh, Christy said John Walters had very nice things to say about you, John, on Rabbit's channel. I saw that he did.
My cat.
Ooh,
Sorry.
what the hell?
My cat.
Me. He did. He had
to
really
move.
nice things to say about you.
We love John Walters, but I don't want to get that muddied up. We're going to talk about 90 Day Fiance in a couple of hours. I just wanted to hop on quick to talk about this Jersey stuff because this is crazy.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate you.
What I can say is that what that Dumois person posted was 95% accurate. The only thing that wasn't accurate was that Margaret, told everybody at the party.
Okay, wait a minute. How would Danielle know? Isn't she living in Tent City? I'm sorry. Isn't Danielle living in Tent City?
She's in Tent City. I don't know if she's still there or not. She was there when we were talking to Marty last year on Monica's channel.
How would she know? Because I don't think, well, then again, she might be slumming in people's backyards when they're sleeping. She might be listening to stuff. Who knows?
Danielle is bitter like Vicky. Well, Vicky has a better reason to be bitter, but Danielle is mad that she got booted off the show. And Danielle is missing those Bravo paychecks because, she's in Tent City and that ain't cheap. So,
thank you, Mishi. She right. She should clean off her own doorstep before she dirties someone else's. Amen. Love it.
I think that's why, like, Jennifer's, like, against speculation, that she's always quick to cast judgment on people to keep the attention off her and what's going on.
Now you see that. Think about it. Bill just actually started going. Think about it. The last 2 seasons, especially this season, he's actually started showing up at events. Think about it. She was always going by herself. Bill was always at the hospital. He had an emergency. Just think about it. She was always by herself.
And she's certainly been by herself this whole season that they're filming right now. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But
families.
I don't want to say I guarantee that this is going to be played out, but I'm
waiting for it.
Sure of it.
I think this season should be a lot better. This past season was okay, but I think this season might be better. I'm looking forward to the new season of OC. I'm actually looking forward to the new season of not Beverly Hills. I'm just looking forward to see what they do because they got to do some revamping in all of these shows. Seriously,
they do. Like I said, I haven't watched New York since the first episode.
It's boring. You're not missing a damn thing.
Ramona, Leah, and Ebony are all slated to get fired.
Yes. I'm gonna watch good. So my choice again would be Dorinda, Bethany, Sonia. Bring me 4 new housewives.
Oh no, we need Bethany back.
Dorinda.
For sure. I want Bethany, Jill, Sonia, Jill Zarin.
Okay.
I know I love Jill Zarin. You love her or hate her. I love Jill Zarin. I think she brings a lot to the show.
I liked her when she was with Bobby.
See, I think they're bringing in a new house. People want, get the new housewives in. But when they bring new housewives in, I'm bored with them. I want to follow the people that I know. You know what I mean? Look how well Elizabeth Vargas worked out on OC.
I told you she wasn't going to last.
Or remember 100th housewife Peggy from OC? She was great.
Yep. But I don't know why they got rid of Peggy and then the other one.
Peggy was terrible. Are you okay? That's all if she ever says to anybody.
Okay. How about the one that did the voodoo?
What Which one?
The
Oh,
one that wore all the black and Kyle was scared of. The one that did all the voodoo. And what's her name? I can't remember her name.
was that Joyce?
Joyce. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't Joyce. Wasn't Joyce. Joyce was friends with Lisa, not Joyce. The other one that was weird. And she had a thing for women too. Oh, I can't think of her name.
Wait, is that the one that
Carlton.
Oh, Carlton Zagabia?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, her. I knew it was a weird last name. That woman was weird.
Yeah, she was a one seasoner though.
Yeah,
that was it.
Okay.
She was a one and done.
Guys, I couldn't remember Carlson. That's her. She was weird. I liked her. And Kyle was scared of her. Yeah, so we got to do that, but we got to pick our housewives. We really do. But
they just need to bring back like the old fold. Like for New York, have Bethany, Jill, Luann. I think Luann bores me. I'd be happy if Luann was cut.
What is it? What's the song?
Money can't buy you class. Money can't buy you class.
He's working on a Christmas album now.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride a one-horse open sleigh.
All right, we got to go because we got to come back. What else you need to say about this so we can finish talking about it later on? But we have to go. We have to get ready for our 90 days.
Yeah, no, I still haven't watched the episode, so I have to get on that. And it's 7. So now I have 2 hours. So I really have to end this.
Okay.
So basically, we'll continue this on our live. But so allegedly, Bill was cheating on Jennifer. Allegedly, what Margaret said about him sleeping in a pool house was true. Allegedly, it was 10 years ago. Allegedly, that's why Jennifer has been iced out by everybody because Jennifer was a hypocrite for calling out Margaret and her affair and everything else. Allegedly,
wait a minute. Bill did admit he slept in a pool house, and his reasoning was when he gets home from the hospital, it's so late.
Right. You live in a 35-bedroom palace.
And you don't want to wake anybody up. Yeah. So
right, Bill. So when you get home from the hospital late, you can't go into one of your 300 guest rooms in the palace of Bergen County. Okay? There's no way you could. So you have to go to the pool house. Like, come on. Like, that just.
That's why she has that chair sitting there.
One of Jennifer's bathrooms is bigger than my whole fucking house, right? But he has to go to the pool house.
He didn't want to wake anybody up.
He didn't want to wake anybody up. He is really a good guy, altruistic.
In my opinion, he probably had his woman in the pool house. That's my opinion.
Well, that she wouldn't be waking anybody up if they were just.
Jennifer said she wouldn't go to the. Remember when she said she would never go to the pool house?
Right.
That's Bill's area.
Because she knows what's going on down there.
She might not.
I bet she probably knew all along, and that was probably like their arrangement.
All along, it's an arrangement.
Allegedly.
Well,
speculating.
In my opinion, she knew all along. She didn't want to walk in and see something, so he did his stuff out at the pool house, and that's where he did it at the pool house.
Working at the pool house. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And you know, he should be able to afford as many women, as much money as he has. So,
allegedly, but so we'll see how this plays out.
This made my day. This made my day. You done made me laugh twice in one day.
And Heidi's mom's in the hospital right now. Everybody, so keep your prayers for Heidi and her mom. Yeah. She's going through some stuff right now. And thank you, Heidi, for taking time out of your busy day to come live and talk about this stuff with me.
I'm back. I'm good. We got all of that settled, but I'll be back tonight with you. Looking forward to it. And then tomorrow, are we going live tomorrow? Because I'm gonna set a couple of lives on my channel for tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm gonna do what I did earlier, like the story thing.
Okay.
John, who would you rather, Joe Gorga or Joe Gorga?
Gorga.
I mean, Gorga is like really short, but I would take short Joe Gorga over Joe
I love Christy. I love that profile pic.
any
I
day.
like that hat. That's bad as hell. Okay. Thank you guys for your prayers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well,
You know who's
we're
hot? I
over
would probably
there.
take, of all the house husbands of New Jersey, I would probably take Evan.
Evan, yes. Evan.
Yeah.
Evan. Now he's not gonna cheat because his wife has all the money.
Yeah, Evan's a hottie. I would, if I had to pick one out of all of them, I would probably pick Evan first.
You know what? And you know what? I still like
Cody's in the bedroom. He just said, Joe. Look at
I
look.
like Evan, and I like Joe Joe Gorga. I like I like Ramona's ex-husband.
Mario.
Mario. I like Mario. Always have. I like Mario. Always have like Mario. Yeah, I like him. I really do.
Yeah, Joe Gorga is like, he's like really short, and like the shortness like doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, Evan is.
Remember when Joe Giudice kept calling him a midget back in the day?
But how tall was he? Wasn't that much taller. Look,
He wasn't.
Everybody's saying that Evan is hot.
Evan is hot.
Look, side chicks at the pool house.
Look, Christina said Evan is tall and hot. Right there,
Yes.
Christina. You got it.
He is tall and hot.
Listen, I wouldn't kick Evan or Joe Gorga out of my bed. I'm just saying, if I had to pick, and we're good. So Cody would have Joe Gorga, and I'd have Evan. Nothing to fight over. So we're good. And you hear me goes, right.
Oh, but she said he's beefy. Katie said he's beefy.
Well, short people have to be beefy because they're short.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're short, you have to make up for it.
Ethel says Evan is hot. Oh, no, thank you on Evan. Okay, Kitty says no. Okay. All right. John Walters all day. Oh, better call Rachel. Oh, and did you know that Better Call Saul? Oh, I can't remember his name. He had a slight heart attack too, but he's better.
I did not know that.
Attack on the set. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, let me end this so I can watch 90 Day Fiance so we can go live in 2 hours less than, and then we'll talk about that. So
we'll be back.
We'll be back. Heidi, thank you for coming on. We'll see you guys in a little bit for 90 Day Fiance. 2 hours.
2 hours. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.